I think there's exciting developments every single day as researchers are discovering new markers and relating those to disease and finding ways to better the human condition. So it's a constant barrage of new information that's coming out all the time. And I think the challenge for everyone in this industry is to try to interpret what this means and then find the collaborations and the partnerships to try and bring these discoveries to market. People say, take care of your own house, and we are like our own house, and our DNA are the blueprints that make up our body. And everybody knows when you're doing a renovation or having to do repair, first thing you do is pull out the plans and have a look. And we've never done that in medicine, and that's one thing that genomics, I think, holds promise, is that we can look at individual blueprints, determine what works, what shouldn't work, determine how things will age, how things can be improved at a health level. I think the biggest one is finance. I think the human intellect is amazing in terms of what we can discover. The challenge is how do you get a return, because if the return is not there, then the investment won't be there. And everybody's feeling the stress and constraints of the economy. Research is probably one of the areas that's the first to be cut. And that makes it tough even for young companies who are working with researchers to collaborate and bring these technologies to market. So I would say probably the biggest obstacle is money. It's just a lot harder, but there's still capital out there. I think governments are making good moves in some respects with respect to tax credits. Grants, there haven't been too many grants available on the commercialization side. Ontario's leading the way in that area. Just have to keep pounding the pavement. There's actually so much in Ontario. We actually do a lot of browsing of research papers from around the world, and it's surprising how much comes back into our home turf. I think the universities, I think, are doing a good job. All the institutions here. We'll all be living to 100. We'll all be able to take drugs, fight cancer without nasty side effects. Our agriculture will be better. Our food will be resistant to disease and productive, and make money for the farmers. I think the environment can hold improvements. I think it can be pretty dramatic. 20 years is probably about the right timeline for that. Generally, anything that governments or any other bodies can do to free up investment capital in this economy is really, really important. And we need to find better ways of sharing risk between research, commercialization partners, businesses, and I think something else I'd like to see is little companies should get a little extra break, because sometimes at the regulatory level or at the investment level we're treated like, the same as a big guy.